All right, so on that 5.7 engine swap that we're doing, guys, you put a new water pump on here. It's this whole entire thing right here. So you do have to get the thermostat housing out of the way, which is right there. Go ahead and just remove your pulley so you can get everything kind of cleaned up, tensioner out of the way. Just cleans everything up. You'll need the 13s for these right here, and 15s for the bigger ones like that and that. All right, that's generally what you're going to need. This is, imagine this being in the truck. You're going to have a fan that sits here. Okay, make a tool that goes right here and here, and it holds this while you get the fan off. You don't need that tool. You actually just unbolt your water pump when it's in the vehicle, leave the fan on there, and pull your water pump off, and then you can remove the fan and clutch with this out, because then you can get more of a biting grip on this. That's just one way to do it. There's many ways to do it if you don't have the tool. That I find is the easiest because it's just easier to work with. If you don't have any containers to hold your bolts in, I suggest putting them back where they go so you don't lose them, and it makes it easier when you're reassembling them. If you do have a container that you can use, be sure to put them where you can easily remember, hey, that's the thermostat housing bolts. Water pump bolts, it's just good practice to put them back where you took them out. So for example, if I remove this bolt right here and this bolt right here, right, I'm not actually going to remove them all the way out. I might pull them out and then I'll just push them back in because I don't have the other water pump with me. If I had the water pump with me, I would pull this bolt out right here, pull it out, stick it exactly in the same spot on the new water pump. Yes, on some make and models, it doesn't matter. But again, it's good practice because practice makes perfect. So that's what you guys got to do. Of course, you'll have your upper hose and your lower hose. You'll have to get off in your belt when it's in the vehicle. You also will have a power steering pump, I believe, over on this side. So that's where we'll go from there. We'll pick up on this video when we go and do the exhaust manifolds, and I'll explain why we're doing the exhaust manifolds even though we don't have to. So yeah. Now you're just going to double check. Make sure you have all your bolts out. You then pop the thermostat out. There we go. There we go. So here's the thing, if you have to really pry on this to try to get it to come out, I guarantee you there's a bolt in there that is still stuck. Because you should not have to pry super hard like some people will. That's how you break things. There's this one right here that I missed. Comes right out. Again, if you don't have the new water pump, make sure your bolts stay in there, because as you can tell, they are all different sizes. It would suck it would suck to have all these different size bolts all mixed up, and then you put it all back together, put the engine back in, and you're just like, oh dang it, now it leaks. Let's clean some of these mating surfaces. There's some junk on there. Make sure it gets real clean. Get a scraper. Be careful if you're using a metal one. They do sell the plastic off. That's how you do a water pump. Installation is just reverse. The water pump I bought comes with a new fan clutch and everything already assembled on here, so I don't have to worry about trying to put the old one back on. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. Tune in as we go in for our next video on why we're doing the exhaust manifold gaskets for free and bolts.